Greetings and welcome to another Saturday night Rifftrax stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Kurt, how are you doing?
I'm good, Trev. How are you?
You know what? I actually have a voice this week, which is crazy because last week at this time I was like a whisper.
Again, I think I said it best. You sounded like Brando in The Godfather, and that was it. But I feel like a bully for saying that.
Well, you should. And you know what?
I know.
I, I can't even think of a good brand or a good Godfather line. You caught me off guard, and my boy. You murdered my boy, and I don't know why I'm doing this New York accent.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Oh man! Well, happy birthday as well. This is both your both a Rift Track stream as well as a way to celebrate your birthday. So happy birthday! A little late.
Yeah, just by a few days. But as when your birthday falls on during like the day of the week, like on like a Tuesday, like mine did, you have to take what you can get, and we had to wait a few days, but we're here, and I got to
Yay!
host last week too, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I had to sit in the cheap seats and watch you guys murder my theater. Thanks for that.
Uh, by the way, Dan dug himself up in the rafters, and you cannot get him out.
You know what? I'll have to.
He's like he's like the squirrel that gets caught in the crawl space. You hear him scurrying around up there, and you want to just like get a broom and try to knock the wall to see if you can get him to leave, but he won't leave. He's
I
just
know.
he's just up there talking about his Cliff Twemlow box set and shit. So.
Well, you know what? Luckily, I have confiscated the world's largest ball of twine by one man from the that is his white whale, and I guarantee you that if I pull that out, that'll pull him out of the rafters. Don't tell him though; it's a duplicate. So I went out and I found all of the extra twine, and we're good to go. But speaking of that, I need to say hello to everybody that's in chat. Hello, Jen, and congratulations on being our queen of the stream. You rocked the house by getting the magical password of Madhouse on Madison. Woo,
Which was Chicago Stadium.
nice.
The original Madhouse on Madison at 1800 West Madison Street, home of the Chicago Blackhawks and the 1991, 1992, and 1993 World Champion Chicago Bulls.
Nice. I should actually probably give that the proper intuition. What is the term?
Introduction.
Yes, Jen has gotten the magical word of the stream, which was Madhouse on Madison. Congratulations, Jen. That was terrible.
Yeah. Wish you could do it this week. You
Oh,
couldn't do that
God.
last week.
No, it would have been nothing above a whisper. We also have our good Sir James, welcome, and also good Sir John, welcome as well. We'll wait around a few minutes to let folks kind of filter in. But how was your week been?
Mine's been good. Today was fun. I went into the city, ate some pizza, went walking through the park. It was nice to have a nice Memorial Day weekend where it wasn't hot as hell outside.
Oh man. You know it's bad
Oh,
if
gosh,
if your
so
shoes
nice.
start to melt into the asphalt. You know it's a little warm.
I think Nick's might have, because remember he sent us that picture of what his temperature was the
Oh
other day. It was like
yeah.
105.
Oof. Well, he's also in
Yeah,
Florida. That's like typical weather outside of like February.
that's what
Um,
happens when you that's what happens when you violate God's domain when you live in Florida. You gotta leave Florida, Nick. Leave Florida.
let's see here. In chat, let's see. At least Strips Theater isn't sticky anymore. Thanks, Jen. That you know
It's
what?
not a proper theater if you can't stick to the damn floors.
Yeah, fair point. That's how they keep you there and charge you extra for popcorn, really. Let's
Hmm.
see. James says, "I see you got back from the porn wars. Triv, who won?" Well, you know what? It was many climaxes were had. The celebrations were vibrating. There was many pleasures and many pains, sometimes in the same breath. We tried to have some fun with the back doors, but you have to be careful because those can be quite dangerous and rather tight. Uh, anyway, sorry, that was a little. Anyway, let's see here. James is asking about Blue Sky. James, Blue Sky is actually pretty cool. Oh, hey Vega, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Vega is an incredible creator. If you get the chance to check out his channel, if you think what I do is incredible as far as like the video and graphics work, man, his stuff is like off the fucking chain, and I know he's got some great stuff on the way. So if you get the chance to sub over there, it's just at Lord Vega on YouTube. Fan-fucking-tastic stuff. But let's see. John, we don't have a room code yet. I was just gonna wait around for a couple more people to come in. Let's see. I think that's about it. I guess we could probably jump into a game if you're ready, Kurt.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's get this party started. If you want to head over to rifftrax.games. Oh, Vega, you're welcome to stay if you like, but understandable. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so everybody will have to let me know if you can hear this once I get this thing rolling. All right.
Always with the family. Well, have fun with your family, Lord Vega.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Bye.
Absolutely. All the best to them. Your nieces are absolutely adorable, man. All right, here we go.
Hi, Mike. Mike's here.
Oh, hey,
Right,
welcome to the game, man.
Put out the wiener wraps and snacks. It's time
HVOE is our code.
Cheers, Vega. Have yourself a good one. Thanks very much.
I am always ready. I have been ready since first call. I am ready. Roll.
Hey, we've got HVO, or it could be Ho if you are so inclined to that. Let's see. If everyone is in, Mike, go ahead and join us if you are so inclined as well. Let's see. John says, my bad movie group watched the Vanity Project last night with a porn star's love interest. We debated if the sex scene was real or not. You know, honestly, the way that it looked, being that it was Anna Nicole Smith, I would not be surprised if it was real, but that
it wasn't Anna Nicole Smith. It was the one with Eric Roberts. It was their second movie. It was Vanity Cop. MMA Cop.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm going to join you guys for this one, and then as folks come in, we'll go from there. So, all right, here we go. Everybody buckle up and, I don't know, hold on to your asses.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of writer riff mode, a
Should
movie
we skip
clip will
instructions
play.
or?
Please, I don't think
Every
I think we got enough folks in here that know what they're doing. So
I think that's it.
at this point in time, I think we're good.
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Oh yeah, I still gotta give my buddy his copy of the Point Break Rifftrax Live.
Yeah, that's a great one. I really enjoy that.
I had so much fun when I saw it in the theaters.
Oh, it was
see
awesome.
Here. Oh, James brought down the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth.
Nice. Were you able to repair it? Or no? Was that the one that was broken? Wasn't there?
I don't remember. Was it the cutting 8-Ball? Wasn't that the one that was broken?
Maybe. James, which one? I guess go ahead and finish up your riff, but was it the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth or the cunting 8 sphere of conventional knowledge that broke?
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
We've got to find ulterior motives.
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
Rollin'. Won't take no cajolin'. Probably go bowling. Point Break.
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
Rolling doobies, am I right?
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
We're gonna become ghosts.
Howdy, bro. So come on, we're rolling.
Can I at least jerk off first? You've not had a wank for a week.
Howdy, bro.
Get those numbers up, man.
Yeah,
So come on, we're rolling.
Doobies.
What's going on?
Here we go again. Time to vote.
Okay.
I'll give it time, James. I'm sure that you will. Although, the way I've been hacking stuff up, I'll probably have to go on a 5-minute hack attack. If Point Break, I've got the Rifftrax for Point Break, if that's something that we'd want to watch on the server, we can certainly do that, if that would be of interest.
Yeah.
I don't have normal Point Break, but I've got the Rifftrax. It's pretty great.
I have both, because I have, like, the downloadable Rifftrax for the, it wasn't like the live version, it was the studio version of Point Break, but you could turn the Rifftrax off, so I could watch, the movie itself.
Really? They've got
we
that
were still
version?
inclined to.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Oh, James has it on Blu-ray.
Ah, nice.
It would seem that Rooty Toot was a slam-bang go-getter headed for big things in life, right?
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your
One
riff
got
now.
fat.
I will never understand the motive of some of these PSAs from that era.
It makes no sense. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? There's like should be like some kind of like moral to the story, but there's no moral to the. No moral to the story in One Got Fat. It's just random people. It's people in just horrible paper mache gorilla masks. It's like Time of the Apes.
Well, I think
But
the
not as
idea.
funny as
I think the idea is that he was the last one there, so he was able to eat all the stuff because he actually behaved and didn't, he followed the rules and did all the good stuff. So he was able to get fat because, he ate everybody else's food, which I'm not
What a
sure.
dick.
Yeah, exactly. Although trying to feed, a ham sandwich to, the remains of a person that's been run over on the roadside probably isn't the easiest thing to do.
No.
Like, come back, eat, you need to eat. Where's your mouth at?
It would seem that Rooty Toot was a slam-bang go-getter headed for big things in life, right?
Rooty Toot had too much Taco Bell and Rooty tooted himself out of existence.
It would seem that Rooty Toot was a slam-bang go-getter headed for big things in life, right?
Kill it with fire.
No, he's gonna hack the log,
Cheddar.
guys. What you do?
It would seem that Rooty
Well,
Toot
folks,
was a
Christina's gonna
slam-bang
crack on top
go-getter
of me. I hope you're
headed for
happy.
big things in life, right?
At least I would have if I didn't have a Playboy subscription and a PS2 controller.
Oh, God.
It would seem that Rooty Toot was a slam-bang go-getter headed for big things in life, right?
Then after fall into a ditch because he couldn't see through the mask.
It would seem that
I just
Rooty
noted
Toot
that they
was a
had tails.
slam-bang go-getter
I never saw that they had
headed for
tails
big
before.
things in life, right?
It's always hardest when the slam-bang go-getters fall.
It would seem that Rooty Toot was a slam-bang go-getter headed for big things in life, right?
No one in One Got Fat was going anywhere.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Mike, I guess, Kurt, you already answered the question there. But yeah, if you scroll down underneath, like, the actual, window where you type stuff in, it'll give you the script, but no, it can't replay them. James, that was really good.
Check out the
That was real
riffing
good.
skills on this guy.
Stefano, also very good. Jen, congratulations. James, being that you do have the Bastarding 8 Ball of Truth, yes, you are the Duke of the Stream.
Round 3.
Yes.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
So I'm sitting here eating a piece of ice cream cake. My question to the chat: what kind of cake do you guys like the best? Ice cream cake, chocolate cake, vanilla, what? Red velvet. I almost said blue velvet cake, and that's just like that's just a David Lynch cake. It's just bizarre.
What? That's really strange.
Yeah. Ice cream. Yeah, see, John is right. Ice cream cake is the best form of cake.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
And like chocolate cake.
I'm always a
say,
big
if I can't
fan. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I
As I say, if I don't have ice cream cake, it's normally chocolate is my go-to.
So you asked if ice cream, like something besides ice cream cake.
Yeah, I mean, or if you like, if you prefer ice cream cake over like chocolate or vanilla or.
I'm actually a fan of cookie cakes. Like.
Oh.
Or if you go like a German chocolate is also really good. The coconut in there and such. Ooh, carrot cake is a good one too.
Yeah.
What? Oh, come on. Really?
I like carrots. I like cake. I don't like them combined.
Oh, you've never you need it's Mike's right. It really is about like the way that it's done. Cuz like a really good carrot cake with like a cheesecake frosting makes all the difference. Ooh, generic sponge. Yeah, like sponge is always really good too, James. I would say that yeah.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Pretty shit to tell you the truth.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
There appears to be a stampede that needs heading off.
Where'd you get that idea?
That is worse than heading off a stampede.
Oh, no.
How was that? All right.
Head off a stampede of your own with Imodium.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Do I have Prince Albert in a can? No, I do have a dick piercing. Should I let him out?
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
I'm looking for an Amanda Huggins.
That is worse than heading off a stampede.
Better than Anita Vagina.
All right.
I've had more fun circumcising myself with a blowtorch.
Oh
Time to
God,
vote, fellow riffers.
man, that sounds like pain.
Carrot cakes are best made from like a muffin and like they are a cake. Yeah, I could see that.
Elton Brown, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Brown
Elton.
is a very smart man.
Oh yeah, the man is. I got to see him live one time. If you ever get the chance to see him live, he's fan-freaking-tastic in person.
He's buddies with the guys who do Archer or did Archer when Archer was on TV. But
Really?
there's like season 2, the season 2 DVD of Archer. There's a bit where it's like cooking with Archer, where he makes this eggs recipe called Eggs Woodhouse, and like he just ends up beating the holy shit out of Archer because he's just a giant piece of shit to him the entire time.
Holy shit, Stefano, that's fantastic. Nice job.
Damn, dude.
And James, holy balls. Well done. Also,
Well, look
god
at you.
damn,
I thought
Kurt.
You had a good breakfast.
I know. Never underestimate a good Simpsons reference.
See, now I feel like a cheater.
All the clothes off. Get on. Yeah. All the clothes off.
As the sea ice melts, the polar bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Such as seals. I think I might be of
You've
seals.
seen
I
the
gotta
clip?
get out of
Now
here.
Enter your riff.
Oh, Birdemic, you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bad movie.
It's a thing. It's one of those things. I feel like I can only watch it every now and again.
Yeah. It's been a while since I watched the Rifftrax of it. I need to go back and watch the Rifftrax of it. Let's see what we got here. Controversial take. I don't like cheesecake. Well, you know, James, each their own. Not everybody. Everybody likes different things. John, it's okay. It's not illegal to be wrong. That's true. Birdemic getting it in. He needs to go and get some seals before they are all claimed. You hear him outlining. You need to get back to your car. I need to get back to my house. It is very nice meeting you.
Solar panels.
Solar panels.
Oh,
What the hell is soul power again?
I'll give you a 50% discount. $10 billion.
You're fired. Again, I love so much that all the amount of money in that movie is just like incredibly convenient.
As the sea ice melts, the
here we
polar
go.
bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Damn liberal crap. At least Fox News is unbiased.
As the sea ice
the only
melts,
news
the
that
polar
matters.
bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
But what about such as elephants?
As the sea ice melts, the polar bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Are you satisfied now, Greta?
I'm thinking no.
As the sea ice melts,
No.
the polar bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
That reminds me, I have all those baby seals that need killing.
As the sea ice melts, the polar
Oh,
bears are
God.
forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
Large orders of tacos, spam, baked beans, spam, oysters, Rockefeller, seals, and other polar bears.
As the sea ice melts, the polar bears are forced to move farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
All this lady talks about is seals. When is she going to talk about something important, like the night she slept with her coworker?
Time to pick the
One night
funniest riff.
didn't mean
Vote
anything. See here. What we got? Mike says, I think I need some soul pounds.
Dude, they
And-
killed Becky!
Eagles kill Becky. Spam, 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 spam.
Basically is.
Yes.
Hey Kurt, I think I hear a mountain lion. I should probably go home.
Yeah.
Well, look at
It's
this
very
hot
nice
shot.
meeting you. Damn, Jen.
Wow, way to clean up. Nicely done.
Jesus.
Mike
Yeah,
too.
she's-
Holy shit.
Say, everyone did pretty decent in this one, yeah?
Yeah. Kicking ass and taking names.
The queen has overtaken the
Okay,
birthday
Riffer.
boy.
Yeah, it's actually
It's
pretty close
the
in
final
there.
round.
Yeah.
One round's gonna make the difference.
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Are you the next?
I don't
top
know what
Riffer?
it is about
Enter
that
your
damn
riff.
short. It's just so funny because it's just full of pseudoscience.
So, question for chat: you got big plans for the weekend?
I'm watching. Tomorrow is the day I watch racing all day because I watched the Monte Carlo Grand Prix in the morning over breakfast, and then by noon I'm watching the 500.
Oh, nice. Oh, did you see the Wienermobile?
I did. That was awesome.
I'm trying to think. What was the one that won? Was it the sauerkraut? No, it wasn't sauerkraut. It was
I
something.
don't remember who it was. I don't think I watched it, but I got it because they posted it on there. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway posted it on there. I'll have to watch it because I know they did it. I just didn't watch it.
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
And to think this show got bigger ratings than I Love Lucy. Not a lot going on at the time.
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Directed by Jared from Subway.
Oh God.
Oh no.
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Now these kids have balls.
Yes, they do.
They do.
We are
Cannot be
moving the
denied.
ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Strut, pout, put it out. That's what you want from women.
Oh God.
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Asking for a friend. How do you move the ball around your body if the balls are attached?
We are moving the ball clockwise. Clockwise around the body.
Bo chicka bobo.
Got a favorite riff?
Is that like Boa Bobo from Double Dragon?
I would think so, yeah.
Let's see. James says sleep probably.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Memorial Day is not a holiday over there. So yeah.
I think it is I think it is a bank holiday though over in the UK as well.
Is it?
I think so. That's what. Well, Dan had it off. I'm assuming. Well, maybe it was just vacation for him, but it sounded like it was bank holiday. Maybe not though. Yeah. John says nope, and that's excellent. Congratulations. That's a good way to play it.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
bank holiday. It is a bank holiday. Okay.
Nice. Let's see. Good job, Kurt. Way to be, man.
Well, I for one.
Jen also nicely done.
I can't help
Holy
it. It was
shit!
Yeah. Jesus, Jen. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph Stalin.
Yeah. Is...
God damn!
Hey, the queen won. All right, Jen.
All right, Jen. James will have a Bastioning 8 Ball, or you can ask the Bastioning 8 Ball of Truth a question. Also, do you have any proclamations for us?
Oh yeah, we forgot to ask your proclamations. Holy shit, everyone did really good.
Yeah, that was a close game.
I beat Mike. That's all that matters. I beat Mike.
Let's see. Shockingly, they don't have a porn soundtrack clip on the sound effects. Actually, Mike, if you go the fish gagging one, there's a squirt one that's pretty. Like I think it's just called Squirt or Splat is pretty good.
Splat.
There's also just a general like a. I think it's a guy.
Riv was the magic turtle. Oh, that's Stefan was the Asahi guy. I was the hallway cop, and Mike was the popcorn salesman.
God, I'm sorry.
We're
I didn't
popcorn.
mean to cut us off.
Oh, you're fine. We're popcorn.
All right, I'll let you take this one, Kurt.
Okay.
I have some. Oh, okay. So Jen says, we have some good times today. Absolutely, we absolutely need to have a good time.
We absolutely need to go.
What's better than
this week has
riffing?
been kinda.
It's been a week. Kurt, go ahead and take this round. I'll sit out, and if we have room for one more, I'll jump in. WKZB is the name of the room code, and the name of the room code is WKZB.
WKZB, home of the morning zoo.
With Fred and Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss. All right, Cookie Puss. Let's hear what you gotta say when you see this. It's amazing I could do that. I can do that morning shock radio voice so well. Okay, James, so the question for the Bastarding 8 Ball of Truth is, will we have a better year than last year?
Hello, aspiring
Or
riffers.
will we have a better
Each
year
round
later
of
this
writer
year? Oh,
riff mode,
that's what.
A movie clip will play. Every clip
We'll
has
say
a
the
spot
back
to
half
write
of
your own
this
joke
year.
Or riff, as we call
Yeah,
it.
the back half of this
Your
year will
stop,
be better than
you
there
can
was.
choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our own professional comedy professionals.
Yay,
At a
professional
slight
comedy
point.
professionals.
Everyone's riffs are played back, and you vote for your favorite.
WKCP
At the end
in
of all the rounds,
Cincinnati.
the player with the
Dr.
most
Johnny
points
Fever.
wins.
Woohoo! God damn it, Teresa always wins.
Round one.
I know.
Oh! You blithering idiot! Sorry, sir.
Ooh, indications say yes. Fantastic.
Oh.
Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Not that I doubt the Bastarding 8 Ball, but I will hold my breath, and I'm not gonna hold my breath, and we'll see what comes. So
Maybe JD Vance will drop something else that would break something else. That'd be worth a laugh.
Oh, but it's a short-term laugh, man. We need some long-term laughs. Although I will say I ran across, if you want some good JD Vance comedy, there's a guy on YouTube, I think it's Crabman732, and he does JD Vance, like
Oh yeah, with the eyeliner,
jokes.
right?
Yeah, his eyeliner is always insane. And he's kind of played like an alien operative for like a mining corporation based on another planet. That bit gets a little, sometimes it runs a bit long, but his overall riffs are fantastic, and he's right on it. So like, there was a Naval Academy graduation that Vance spoke at, and then like he had a thing out pretty closely thereafter. So well worth a check. Very funny.
I have to give that guy. I have to go to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I seen some of that.
You blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
Go away in the kettle.
You know what? I'm gonna have to pull that out as an insult. I really like that.
You blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
In this lab, getting a semen sample spilled on you is the best option.
Is that what occurred there?
Blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
Yes.
That was
Absolutely.
James Bond's urine sample. It's very acidic because of the STDs.
And the booze.
Oh yeah.
You blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
I am Andy Dick after all.
Aw, man.
You blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
Seems like idiots are the only ones who blither.
He's not wrong.
That's a good point. Yes, it's very true.
Blithering idiot. Sorry, sir.
And that's how COVID started.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It makes as much sense as everything else.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Well, James Bond urine sample was able to blind Pat Roach. Oh no!
Oh, good God.
Who is Pat Roach? I know I'm a massive idiot for not knowing, but that's okay.
Oh, hey, one of the Three Stooges that's on right now is the Shemp episode.
Oh, I love Shemp. He's freaking awesome.
Roach's Pat. Oh.
I don't know either. Well, I'm
So-
glad I'm not the only one, Jen.
So, chat, who's your favorite Stooge? I'm a Curly guy.
I could see it. I always enjoyed Shemp just because, I don't know, I guess... I love Curly. Curly is fantastic, but I feel like Shemp was the original guy in the role, and I don't know, just some of the ways that he responded was always pretty great. Yeah, that's fair, Mike. I'm kind of in the same... Yeah, that's fair. He's a British actor and a wrestler. He played a henchman in Never Say Never Again. Oh, thank you, James.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Let's see, what have we got? Yeah, the points are pretty well spread across the board.
You're doing
Oh,
great.
damn, James. Nicely done. God, everybody did pretty well. He was the guy who was shredded by the plane. Okay. I actually saw...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Tommy,
Oh,
breakfast
God.
is ready.
I actually saw,
You've seen the clip?
when I
Now
was
enter
at
your
Disney,
riff.
they do the Indiana Jones stunt show, and they were showing, like, how that scene was... Like, they were reenacting that scene. It was pretty great. But, yeah. So question for the chat, with summer upon us, are there any big plans, or is it pretty much a chill, just relax at home kind of a summer, or...
I'm always a chill at home guy, mostly.
That's good.
We might go to Chicago for my mom's birthday to go see the Cubs, but that's not until August.
Well, that's still summer. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
anything. My big plans were earlier this year, so I'm hoping to get to Chicago or up to Minneapolis at some point. But that's probably the length of mine. As an adult, there's a difference between summer and any other season. Yeah, you're not wrong, John. I just mean like summer is more a time when folks travel and kind of do stuff traditionally. So.
Tommy, breakfast is ready.
Don't be surprised if we leave you in a retirement home for giving me fatty liver disease.
Tommy, breakfast is ready.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Can you feel it near you?
Tommy, breakfast is ready.
Resist urge to make Uncle Ernie jokes.
What's the pile on the plate there?
It's leftovers
I think
from
that's
last
eggs.
month's trip to Denny's.
No, the brown pile there.
Is that
Tommy,
is that
breakfast
jelly?
is ready.
I'm thinking maybe.
Where's the purple stuff?
Exactly.
How's the position on the plate,
Tommy,
Trev?
breakfast is ready.
Tommy,
It's a
it's
turd.
congealed lumps.
Oh,
Your favorite.
God.
Okay,
Ew.
we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
We don't talk about the brown pile. We don't talk about the brown pile. That's It's like if you're wearing the
Half
brown pants, you don't talk about the brown pants.
on the 60s were really decadent times, where the half slice of bread was just decadence. Most people couldn't afford bread.
Yeah, well, considering they put everything in Jell-O back in the day, like tuna and Jell-O and whatnot. Oh God. Oof.
God.
I'm a big fan of
I'm really
vintage
happy we moved
advertising.
past that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of vintage advertising, and some of the things that you see, it's like, how was this a thing? I understand that money was tight, and you made use of what you had, but Jesus, there had to be better options.
Yes. There's always better options, but
That's if people took them.
don't always go with. Yeah.
Yeah. Alucard, congratulations, nicely done. Also, Kurt, well done, and Mike too.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Round 3.
Oh
you
God.
can use round molds to make many different things.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your
I understand that everything has to kind of come and go from the Rifftrax site because obviously there's only so much room. But I hate the fact that they got rid of those for new people. Like they're such classic riffs.
Yeah.
Like the fact you can't if you have them, you have them. But if you don't have them, or if you're new to them or late to the Rifftrax game, you're not gonna find them. And I hate that. That of all of the riffs, kind of across the board, those 6 were always some of the best.
Yeah.
I don't know, do any of the shorts stand out to you as exceptional when it comes to Rifftrax?
Like any short in general, or
any short in general. Any short.
The Norman shorts.
Oh yeah. The Krasner ones are great.
The first one was really weird because it's like Norman accidentally propositions a dude in the bathroom. But Norman checks in and Welcome Back Norman are 2 of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Of the Norman Krasner shorts.
Is one of those the one where he ends up next to the Mona Lisa?
Oh, which one was that one? Was that Norman gives a speech?
I think that's Norman well, maybe it's Norman checks in.
Maybe.
Offhandedly. I'm just looking at chat. John likes This Is Hormel. That's a fantastic one.
Too. Yeah, Hormel. Hormel. Whoa! Oh, I forgot to say. Last Saturday, before Dan and I started streaming, my best friend and I and his girlfriend went up north around South Bend to a model train store, and they have people will pay money to get these old retro model trains pieces, and one of them was a Hormel piece.
You can use round molds to make many different things.
Time for some cocaine soup.
You can use round molds to make many different things.
Oh, yes, all of those coconuts, baby.
You can use round molds to make many different things.
Like squares. Oh, wait.
You can use round molds to make many different things.
Make a fancy headdress and go to war with those glasses kids.
You can use round molds to make many different things.
Cocaine balls. Fun for all the family.
Ooh. I wonder if these would look like rum balls and give Joe
cocaine can be smuggled
PTSD.
in many different containers, children.
Oh God.
Time to place your vote, fellow Ripper.
But like I was saying, I saw one. It was a Hormel one, and I turned to my friend and said, "Hey, look, Hormel." Oh yeah, Hormel.
That's good. I just look in here. Mike says setting up a room. That one is freaking incredible. The one that talks about making a giant omelet in Pasadena back in the 50s. I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Yeah, and John says at your
setting up
fingertips.
a room is fun.
Oh yeah,
at your fingertips. Yes, setting up the room. Oh hi, students, I'm your substitute teacher. Let's go to recess. Come on, let's go.
Hi, Mr. Snowflake. How are you? Actually, we're playing a game called Rifftrax the game. Basically, you watch a clip and then you write whatever you think is going to be the funniest response to what comes next. Oh no, that's okay. No worries. Good to see you, man. I hope you're well.
Yeah, hope so. Oh, everyone's still doing. Wow, we are actually doing. Everyone's doing pretty good.
Yeah. If you'd like to stay and play, we'll be on, what are we on? Round 4. We'll be starting a new game soon if you'd like.
If it means anything,
Oh,
I
God.
don't like water at all.
Eric,
Except
Rob,
if I sit
no.
in my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Now, my question is for John. Is a talking
Are
cat
you
a
the
more
next top
dignified
riffer?
Eric Roberts
Enter your
role, or
riff.
is City Rush 3 a more dignified Eric Roberts role?
I mean, I think they're kind of on the same par. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, Mr. Snowflake. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. I hope you're well.
A talking cat is a better
I mean, it's definitely more involved than what you get with, a lot of this stuff.
Well, I mean, like, literally in City Rush 3, he's literally reading his lines off of a... he's, like, over Skype, or over, like, he's, like, doing, like, a, not Skype, he's doing a cameo. Because he could see the reflection in his glasses of the script on his computer screen. Yeah, City Rush 3 is not a role.
That's most of his roles, though. It's literally him, like, reading off a thing or, like, on a phone or whatever, I mean...
That's like MMA Cop last night. He's top billed in it, and he's in it for what, like 4 scenes of that? And they're all in the same conference room, and he's on a cell phone, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's him the whole movie. The 90-some minutes of that damn movie, he's in a conference room at a La Quinta Inn.
Yeah, something like that. Although it's a nice looking conference room, I mean, say what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, of those roles that we've seen, which one do you think is the most epic outside of Talking Cat?
Oh, I think of like the ones we probably watched on Friday nighs. Ooh, I don't know. I have to think about that.
How about you, John? Any particular Eric Roberts roles that stand out? Oh, wait.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird.
Man, that's some
And I drink
Oscar-level
from the toilet
dialogue.
Sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Why am I talking like Salem the cat on Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Didn't they have budget than this? Hold up your hand and yell, Sailor Moon.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
I'm recording this from my living room.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, my cat does
Where's
that
the
too.
ball and chain?
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Holy fuck, the shitting cat's talking.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Mr. Roberts, what are you talking about? A talking cat? You are hallucinating.
If it means anything, I don't like water at all. Except if I stick my paw in the faucet. It feels so weird. And I drink from the toilet sometimes. Don't tell anyone.
Huh.
How does he
well,
have...
there were mushrooms in my omelet this morning.
Okay, we all had a big laugh. Now time to vote.
See, John says City Rush 3 is legendary for just how little effort it is. Yeah. And Zombie Dream 2014 is just Eric Roberts rambling and is one of my top 10 worst movies ever. Oh yeah,
Nice.
I still have to watch Zombie Dream. They keep telling both John and Brian tell me I don't need to watch it, but I disagree. I think I do need to watch it.
Well, I think it's one of those things where you have to experience how bad it
On
is.
this one, people.
Despite John's warnings. Holy crap, James, you cleaned up. Nicely done.
Jesus.
Oh, you too, Kurt. Well done.
Oh, you know.
Across the board, people are doing pretty well. And god damn, my voice, I sound like a teenage boy. My voice is cracking something fierce.
Okay, Riffers.
Jesus.
It's
Mr. Lamley, it happened again.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right.
Oh, God.
Yes, playing.
I did a very stupid thing.
Okay.
Really?
Take a
They
deep
suffered
breath.
from wokeness back in like 2014? I didn't think that
Yeah.
wokeness was I know wokeness is not a new term, but I didn't realize that it was something that they would have had with the movie back that far back. Goes to show you
Yeah.
what I know.
Yeah.
Alright, to the chat, and I know we've got some bad movie fans and some, just kind of... I didn't use the exact term, but it was an easy way to type it. Oh, no, I get you. I appreciate the clarification. To folks in chat, what is, your, say, top-ish... one of your top, good bad movies? And to folks that aren't necessarily bad movie fans traditionally, whatever kind of comes to mind as a movie that is not necessarily great, but maybe just a favorite.
The Amazing Bulk is one of my favorite good bad movies, just because just how bizarre it is.
Oh yeah, I can see that. No, that makes a lot of sense. I gotta say, and it's not a bad movie per se, but Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter I think is probably my go-to. Your Hunter from the Future, good choice. Mystics and Bali, that is a fantastic one too.
Red Brown with Your Hunter from the Future with the awesome theme.
Absolutely.
It's they dubbed over Red Brown for Your, which sucks because he doesn't even yell. There's the scene where he kills a Triceratops at the beginning of the movie, and it would have been awesome to hear Reb yell, but they don't. Again, they dub it over.
Oh, that's really weird. Yeah, that's very strange.
I don't view Death Race 2000 as a. I mean, it's a Corman movie to its core. I love that movie. I mean, it's not the greatest thing ever, but I love the hell out of that movie. I don't know if I consider that bad.
Captain's
No,
right.
I get you.
I did a very stupid thing.
Now he must be stripped and spanked to death.
And spank me! And spank me!
Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
I set up a Rumble account.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Captain's right.
Yeah, you don't.
I did a very stupid thing.
I grew the John Holmes mustache.
Oh no.
Oh, Jim.
Big Johnny
Captain's
Wad.
I did a very stupid thing.
Started Wordle with the word jazzy.
Oh God.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
A stupid thing called love.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
I threw away my brain, and now I can't remember where I threw it.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Oh, John's listing off some good ones here. Ricky O, The Story of Ricky.
Absolutely.
Miami Connection. Hard Ticket to... Oh, God. Any of the Andy Sedaris movies.
Oh, yeah. Aerobicide, that's a good one.
Aerobicide's a great one.
Mike, I'm with you. I love Jason X. It's such a goofy-ass movie, but they gave no shits, but it's just fun.
He wants his machete back. Samurai Cop, Rockwell Nightmare, Mazes and Monsters.
Oh yeah, Ricky O.
Yeah.
I just get John introduced me to Ricky O. That is a fantastic movie.
It's so much fun.
Oh God, it's great. Oh, let's see here. God damn, Alucard, that nicely done. And James and Kurt too. Holy shit.
The winner is...
Who's gonna come out on top? Hey, good job, James.
Hey. Now, can James ask himself a question with his version of the Mastering 8 Bullet Truth, or should I have to do it?
I mean, honestly, what else can he do? I mean, but he's gonna have to know the kind of question that he's gonna ask it and accept its results regardless. Oh shit! It's Fun in Balloon Land! Ah!
No! Cast it into the fire!
You know what I'm thinking? I kind of want to review Fun in Balloon Land for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Oh my god. It'd
Let's see, the cast is...
All right.
James is the winner.
Woohoo!
Alucard is Dixie. Happy the Clown Computer was me. The Gator Puppet was Mike. Hillbilly Ripper Zombie number 2 was Stefano. And Trembling Patient was Jen.
Oh, James asks himself, will I be the king of next month's stream? That is a very good question.
Oh yeah, I gotta throw something into the bad movies discussion. Basically anything Scott. Well, I can't say anything Scotch. Roller Gator specifically. Roller Gator is a horrible movie, but it's a fun bad movie.
Oh, it is. And I do have to ask Mike, being that he is the Gator puppeteer, do you like talk to Roller Gator, or does he communicate telepathically? All right, everybody, let's go ahead and jump on into the next one.
What's better than riffing?
Are you gonna join this one, Trev?
I'll join this one.
Okay.
XL
I gotta run
EW.
and I gotta run and put this bowl in the sink real quick. So
Yeah,
I will
go
be
for
like
it.
right back in 2 shakes of a dog's tail.
All right, I'm timing you.
First I gotta mute my mic.
All right, have fun. Oh, Mike, he speaks to my soul. Oh, that's really cool. Yay. All right, got room for one more person. Go ahead and jump on in if anybody wants to. Let's see, you can do a normal review of Fun in Balloon Land, then do a live rift. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be for like family stuff around Thanksgiving, but yeah, that would totally cool. I'm grabbing a drink, so go ahead and feel free to, someone else can feel free to join. I'll give it another minute, but if no one else wants to join, we'll just kind of start the game with the 5 of us. Yeah, we'll just start the game like this. If anybody wants to join in the audience that's watching, please feel free.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of writer riff mode, a movie clip will play. Every clip has
So
a
what is
spot
your,
to write own
to the
joke
chat,
or riff,
what is
as
your
we
most
call it.
overrated
For
kind
stuff,
of riff?
You can choose a random
Or sorry,
designed
not riff, but
from
like
one of our
good
own
bad movie.
professional
Like
comedy
one where it's like
professionals
really
at a
popular,
slight
but
coin
maybe you
deduction.
don't understand why,
Everyone's
or it's
riffs
maybe
are
like
laid
just
back, and
overrated
you vote for your
generally.
favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
Ah, Ratfink and Boo Boo. I have not seen that one, and I know it's one that I need to add to my list.
Please don't die.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Okay, I am back, and it took longer than the 2 shakes of a dog's tail because I also had to use the restroom.
You know what? I'm not sure I believe you, but that's okay.
Well, you couldn't hear my toilet flush because my mic doesn't pick up things like that, so you're gonna have to take a word on it.
That's fair. I really don't need to hear your toilet flush. Oh, hey Joe,
No, we get
welcome.
over
Welcome. Actually, you know what? We had a moment that we thought that you would enjoy. There was a riff of a piece of video where there was a rubber ball that was being filled with sugar and kind of hollowed out, and they talk about them being balls. And we thought that would bring back Civil War flashbacks of rum balls for you.
Rum ham, I'm sorry, rum ham.
I like the room, but you really need to be with the right group of people for it. Absolutely.
Yes.
I asked everybody in chat like what their favorite or what the movie that they thought that maybe might be overrated as far as like a good bad movie.
Oh, overrated? Sharknado, I think would be.
I could see that.
I think because again, it's just this idea we're gonna make this movie intentionally bad. Nobody who sets out to make a good bad movie makes it bad intentionally. It's just a product of product of your budget or your product of your abilities as a filmmaker. You shouldn't set out to make a bad movie.
Ideally, yeah.
Please don't die.
I had to marry you to get better medical insurance for me to get legs if we got married. Most likely I would die because I let you marry someone else.
Please don't die.
I'm gonna boop your nose.
Please don't die.
That woman is in the net.
Oh God, is she? Holy shit!
Oh, good God.
Please don't die.
I promise to let you touch my boobs.
Please don't die.
There's 500 crabs just off camera wishing the exact opposite.
Please don't die.
Snake, S-N-A-K-E.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Someone's been playing Metal Gear Solid.
I was thinking that was Potter Pals.
So, Joe, did you enjoy the nice weather we had here today?
Also, yes, those damn rum balls. They will kind of follow you, I think.
Doing great there. Don't get cocky.
Hey, nice job, Jen and Mike. Well done.
Yeah, bravo.
Woohoo. Oh, we got a riff bot too. Oh well, that's okay. Guys, do not let the riff bot win. Also, yeah, I could see Manos definitely like.
Dory! Time to bring the funny. Enter
The
your
nieces
riff
and nephews
now.
were quite disappointed at the lake today with their swims. Yeah, I was gonna say it felt really nice out, but it was like in like the low 60s. I don't even think it got like the 60s today here. It had like we had like a nice breeze going and stuff. But yeah. See, also I believe in that version of the Little Mermaid, you can see her nipples a few times, despite it being rated U. Well, animated nipples are a different thing.
Well, and especially if it's Japanese, isn't it? Because isn't it Japanese?
I believe so. That animation style is like very like Japanesey. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, the BBFC had better much more stupid things to be concerned about, like Mikey or
Oh yeah,
Child's Play 3.
I mean, Mikey is the end all be all of bad stuff. Oh, I bet you it was chilly at the lake. Damn. Okay, it is Japanese.
Yeah,
I actually should track down the Rifftrax version of that.
Dory!
I just threw a bunch of fish guts in that thing.
Dory!
Why the? Aren't you naked?
Dory!
Where's Klaus Kinski? Werner Herzog wants a word with him.
Dory!
No, you dumbass. The answer is 2 bits. What are you, some kind of? With a corkscrew.
Dory!
Dumbledore.
Dory!
I expected something else to pop up than my wife. Maybe a brunette.
Here we go again.
All you can ask for. Jen, let's see how far we are behind, because I don't think... How far are we behind? It looks like it's relatively close, but maybe not. Maybe refresh your stream?
Yeah.
Let me see how far we are behind.
My area is a major tourist spot due to Lakers, and it was still extremely busy here in town with the Lakers and Memorial Day weekend traffic, but the lakes were extremely windy, choppy, and cold. Yeah, I went to Fort Wayne today, and when I was pulling onto the highway, I was surprised with the lack of Lakers, because normally when they all throughout the day, because the highway, the small little highway that runs through my town is a major artery for people who go up north to the lakes. There's a lot of lakes up to the north of me, and there was
Take your
not
time.
hardly anybody out.
Sit here quietly.
Oh, then we're up there.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I
sounds
missed
right.
that. It looks like we're pretty close. Actually, Jen, maybe I'm off.
Simply stunning work.
Jen, if it helps, I can keep you up to date with what the timing is on my end, just to kind of help with the timing.
Round 3.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Alright, just for note, Jen, I've got 100 right now. 97, 96, 95. I know that you've got your numbers, or you've got your thing in as of now, but, yeah, it looks like we're maybe 3 seconds off.
Yeah, sometimes it might be that, like, sometimes, like, if I, it's not so much when I'm like now I'm using my phone to keep tabs on the chat, but like I'm using like my laptop and I'm like trying to run this and I'm trying to run Rifftrax and I'm trying to run whatever, it'll get a little latent and just be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
Grandmothers are very popular too, but Grandma Bradford is loathed by literally everyone.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
When he's not boning mother, he's out killing grandmother.
Oh, God.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families,
No.
and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
He doesn't need the promise of free chocolate to get his ass out of bed. Yes, I'm looking at you, Grandpa Joe.
Grandfathers are pretty popular
Broad.
in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
This grandpa, though, is one more Eisenhower joke from being sledgehammered to death.
Oh, damn.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
He gives everyone the good weed.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no
Oh, that's a
exception.
good one.
Quit suckling at my teat, you little vultures.
Vote now.
Yeah. Take that, Grandpa Joe. You're a disgrace to the rest of us, Joes. Yeah, that's right. You tell him, Joe.
That's right.
Yeah, he's so busy lifting drinks. Yeah, he did.
Bastard. You know, it's interesting.
Summon him back.
It is interesting the theories that people bring up, like, you know, like if you look deeper into the story and such, like how because Uncle or Grandpa Joe worked for Willy Wonka, like he's trying to do corporate espionage and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Joe hated Grandpa Joe before it was cool to hate him.
Yeah.
Nicely done, man. That does seem to be a more recent phenomenon. And I don't know, like, was it just like a trend thing, or like what brought up the Grandpa Joe
Testing.
hate?
1, 2,
Hey, it's
3.
speech.
Testing. Norton?
Okay. Take a deep breath and.
Oh,
enter
hey,
your
the
riff.
canon, or not the canon, the Hammer Mummy movie with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing is on Svengoolie tonight.
Oh, rock on. Feel like it's only been the past decade or so for me. Okay, Grandpa Joe Hate is probably my favorite subreddit. Well, that's the funniest. So is it like, yeah, so it's like the character though, it's not the actor? Or was it the actor and the character?
Probably just the character, I imagine. I didn't even know there was a subreddit dedicated to hating Grandpa Joe.
Well, there's like a subreddit for everything. There, I mean, okay, I figured as
character.
much, but does that include the one with the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka? Or is it just the 1970s one? I'm really curious.
Who played Grandpa Joe? And I can't remember who played him. in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Offhandedly, I don't remember. He was a pretty well-known actor, I thought. Let's see.
Give me a second.
Hang on, I'll look it up quick. Because I can do that now. Willy Wonka.
Oh, it's David Kelly.
Yeah. No, Jack Albertson.
No, I meant Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That one.
It was Jack Albert in the original and...
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton?
Eat condoms.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton?
Hello, my life is a lie.
Norman's life was definitely a lie.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton? Norman changed his name to Norton that day out of sheer humiliation. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton?
If I had to hear testing one more time, the test would have to be me not to hit him between the eyes.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton?
Muggle. Troll. Floppy wanded Dementor Bogger.
God damn it, James.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
Oh, God.
Nice going, James.
Oh shit. Oh, that's good. Oh man.
Maybe Patrick Kelly did he bang some lollipops with his fingers and taught the Oompa Loompas to come out and play.
Dolby suck. You know, saying things like
Aw,
Dolby
Dobby.
suck, James, could get me cut from YouTube. You know that full well. Keep it up.
Dobby
No, I'm
suck.
kidding. God damn it, Kurt, we talked about this.
Hey, you can't censor me, okay? I'm a bit of a badass.
Yeah. Let's see. Well done, Stefano. Nicely done. James, good job too.
This one, people.
All right, so of the 3 Willy Wonka movies, so Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Willy and the Chocolate Factory, which one is your favorite?
Okay,
just
Rippers,
movie.
It's
Willy
the
Wonka and the
final
Chocolate
round.
Factory by leaps and bounds.
You idiot.
I actually like the Depths Willy
You've seen the
Wonka
clip?
movie more
Now
than
enter
ever.
your riff.
I don't know. I mean, we all like different things. I just can't. I don't like. I don't know. Tim Burton at that point was just like well past his sell-by date. You know what I mean? He was just doing the same kind of shit over and over again. It kind of was a turnoff. Depths Wonka was creepy as shit. But you know, I mean, Jen. I mean, I will give you kudos for liking the remake. I mean,
Absolutely.
we all like what we like.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that the remake had some. It was more true to the book, which was nice.
Right.
Johnny Depp's character, I don't know. Like, there was just something about it. Like, he was so awkward. There's no, and again, you have to like suspend disbelief with a lot of that stuff. But there's just that character would not have been able to get as far in business as he did. I feel like.
No. I'd never seen the Timothy Chalamet Wonka movie yet.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
You idiot.
Why can't you just say, "Are you looking for anything special?"
You idiot.
I shit my pink PJS.
You idiot.
Where's your sense of humor?
You idiot.
This is worse than Trancers 2.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
You idiot.
And why did I feel a spear in my back when your arms are empty?
Oh, God.
You idiot.
Mischievous Monks was a short-lived sitcom.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Let's see here. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory by far. Charlie was flawed and not one of the Village of the Damned.
That's fair. I will say I really enjoyed the squirrel scene as compared to the big golden goose thing.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Like, I thought that was better.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. There was something else too about it. Yeah, Wonka, as long as they don't try to connect, like, Wonka, the Timothy Chalamet movie, to either of the other ones, they're fine, but if they ever try to do that, I don't think it'd be successful. It's about, like, Cruella. Hey, good job, Mike!
Hey, good job, Mike.
Congratulations!
There can only be one. Top.
Very, very well done, man. Just as a heads up, you can ask James a question from the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth. Yes or no questions. For me, Tim Burton is always going to be one of the best directors, but that list also includes Wes Anderson and Del Toro. Hey, that's a good list of directors, Jen. There's no doubt.
I mean, I like that reign of Burton from Pee-wee's Big Adventure through, I'd say probably Ed Wood was like top notch.
We've got the winner was Mike. The guy from Harlem was James. Nice accent, by the way, with that. I was the Bandit the Raccoon, King Mushroom was Swevigus, Mustache Dad was Jen, and the Hairy Twerp was the Riffbot.
Oh, you got 600 points.
All right, Kurt, if you want to take this time around.
I got this one.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. Ed Wood is definitely Burton's best film. Let's see. Mike won. Mike won by 1 point. Holy shit, that is close. P.S. XY is the thing. Oh, Mike asks, did Kurt have a happy birthday?
Well, I did, but let's ask the bastard 8-ball truth to that question.
Exactly. Because you could be lying.
Aspiring riffers.
Yeah,
In each
we don't
round
know.
of writer riff mode,
I did like
a
Big
movie
Fish
clip
and
will
Big
play.
Eyes.
Every
I
clip
really
has
enjoyed
to
Big
write your own
Fish too. That
joke
was a
or
solid
riff, as we
movie.
call it. If you're stuck, you can
The
choose
first
a
Alice in
randomly
Wonderland
assigned
wasn't
riff
terrible
from one
either.
Of our own
Wasn't
professional comedy
perfect, but it
professionals
was an interesting
at
take.
a slight point deduction. Everyone's riffs are played
Let's
back, and you
see.
vote for your favorite. At the end of all
ball
the
says-
rounds, the player with the most
The
points
ball
wins.
says no. Holy shit.
The ball lies. I had a great birthday.
Yay!
Do you want your children to starve to death?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Joe, you are not a basic bitch. Batman 89 was fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, I love Batman 89.
Yeah, that
And
actually
Batman
does...
Returns.
Oh, yeah. That actually brings up a good question for chat. What is your favorite... Let's expand it. Let's say comic book movie. What's your favorite comic book movie?
Ooh.
Across the board. Doesn't matter. DC, Marvel, other stuff. Could be The Shadow, could be Mystery Men, it could be Iron Man, it could be any of them. You can go back to the serials of Batman, Superman if you prefer.
Batman 89.
That is a good choice. I'm very much a Mystery Man person myself.
Avengers Endgame because, again, I'm a basic bitch.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
Of course I do. Boy for sale. Boy for sale.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
Yes, those little fuckers.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
Touché, bitch.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
When did I marry Joan Collins?
That's a good question.
Do you want your children to starve to death?
My lawyer has advised me to invoke my right to the Fifth Amendment.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
Let's see. What's the next one? Let's see. Mike says I liked Batman 89, but it doesn't hold up for me as much as well now. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Joe says Avengers Endgame because, again, I'm a basic bitch. Endgame was fun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Jen says Batman and Batman Returns, which goes solid back to back. James says Batman 66. Ooh, I love Batman 66.
Yeah, absolutely.
Endgame and Civil War for
Good
Mike. Yeah, Civil War was awesome. Joe's, I thought it was a toss-up between that or Guardians of Volume 2 or Thor Ragnarok was a surprise for me.
Oh yeah. Well, considering you came off of two incredibly serious movies and then you get that.
You get that, The Crow. John says The Crow.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Obviously the new one, right, John?
Yeah.
That's a total joke. That's a total joke.
Rocketeer, Mystery Men, Hellboy. Oh, Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Oh, I love Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, that's really, really good.
Buckaroo Banzai was so much fun.
Howard the Duck. Okay, I haven't seen it. That's a joke. Actually, so it's not great, but it isn't as bad as people say.
He thinks he's Santa Claus.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Jen, you've got good taste. I've always known this. I've never watched Buckaroo Banzai, but holy shit, the end credits theme is banging as hell. Oh yeah. The movie itself, I will say this, so the first time I watched it, I assumed that I missed either a prequel or a sequel or something, because it does literally... It literally picks up in the middle of the action. You have no idea who these characters are. There's no real reference one way or the other. But yeah, it is repeat watches definitely help you to kind of get past that, and I guess knowing it make you feel a little bit more like you aren't nuts. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
Oh god, I love the hell out of that movie.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, there you are.
Yeah. I just really enjoy the fact that all of the aliens have the first name John and like some crazy ass last name.
Also, Jeff Goldblum's character dressed as a cowboy. He's a lawyer.
Oh, he's freaking. Actually, he's a surgeon, isn't he?
I think he's like a lawyer, and he like helps assist Buckaroo in a surgery. I thought he was a lawyer. I could be wrong. I gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah. That's something we could certainly do in the server, if nothing else. It annoys me.
A copy of it, yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a copy too because I was with Ryan Rodriguez for one track.
Look at all these. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
He was institutionalized back in '76 after he killed all those kids. Anyway, Dad got the house and I inherited when he moved to Florida.
Look at all these. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
But he didn't conquer the Martians.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Look at all
So you're
these.
Santa Claus.
He thinks he's Santa Claus.
When did Santa become the undead?
Look at all these. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
That's more nightmare fuel.
Look at all these. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
Really? Where's Peach the Devil?
Exactly.
Look at all these. He thinks he's Santa Claus.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
A good question.
Got a
That's a
favorite
very
riff?
good question.
Vote now.
Let's see. Joe says he's been a while since he watched Mystery Men, but I liked it. I used to have a crush on Janine Garofalo, American comedian and actress, and her goth makeup was just... I have not seen Mystery Men since I rented it as a kid from the video store.
Oh, dude, we need to change that. Like, we need to.
I know.
We need to fix that shit. Like that would be a good double header. Buckaroo Banzai and that in the server or something like that.
I know. I have this. It looks like the whoops! Looks like the copy paste mate to make sure I spelled her name correctly. Gave me a bit more than I used to. Yeah, I'm like Ginny Garofalo, American. Like, did she change her name?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's actually her name is Janine Garofalo, like hyphen American comedian. That's her whole name.
That's her name. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I know Annie adores it though. Yeah, it's a great movie. I went to Universal when they brought back action figures and posters of Mystery Men. Really? Oh man, that would be so cool.
Ooh.
Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy?
Yeah, the bowling ball is like a superpower. I love that. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Round 3.
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who
That's a hell
took
of a
his
name.
orders from the nobleman.
Yeah.
Gotta be a haunted
Are
ball
you
to
the
work
next
though.
top
Can't steal
riffer?
one from main event
Enter
and
your
expect it to
riff.
fly. Very true. I actually remember going to a bowling alley back when I think it was in my it was shortly after the movie came out, and there was a guy that had a bowling ball that had a skull in it, and it was just like, there's the thing. They have them on eBay now, but I loved them. Yeah, no, absolutely. Who took his orders from the worm in his head? No, that's okay, Mike. No worries. I'm not sure. I think he had his brain in there or something. But yeah. Let's see. I think that's. All right. So I guess kind of similar question to the chat. What is the worst? And I know that there's a lot of possible answers, but what is the worst like comic book movie? Could be from any era, any studio.
Batman and Robin.
Oh come on. That's a basic bitch answer.
I know it's a basic bitch answer, but I mean everything I say.
I understand 100%.
Because I wanted to like Batman and Robin. I wanted to give it a chance. When that movie came out, I was in its core audience. I was 97. I was about 6 years old. Huge
The
like
serfs
super.
took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
Who took his orders from the cow?
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
For a deeper dive into history, please see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
Sycophants.
The deep moat and...
Assholes.
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
Sadly, the seneschal is an insane, power-hungry bastard.
Wow.
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
This village is full of people who wear stupid hats.
Damn right.
The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal, who took his orders from the nobleman.
He was known for his bitch-and green headscarf. It was fucking sweet.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
So yeah, I was in the core demographic for Batman and Robin. Then like I saw like bits of it on TV. I'm like, yeah, this movie's shit. I knew it was shit.
Fair.
Just not good.
No, that's fair.
See,
I joke.
John says Iron Man 3. Yeah, Iron Man 3 was a huge disappointment. Steel. Yeah, Steel was horrible. Shaquille O'Neal. That's a bad one.
Yeah.
Superman 4 Quest for Peace.
Well played,
Kind of hard to stick with Batman and Robin. Yeah. Does the Last Airbender count as a superhero movie?
I think kind of. It was a comic book. Well, kind of a comic book thing. It was pop culture, I suppose. I think you just like to not talk about that movie, Joe. You just enjoy like. Also, real quick, your name. Holy shit, you're kicking ass, man. Congratulations.
Batman v Superman. Yeah, that one was not good.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Puma Man and Condor Man. I don't know. Condor Man has a cult following now.
Are you the next top riffer?
No, it's okay. No, I just because since you're playing, I want to make sure. You know, it's funny. I actually knew a YouTube channel that tried to do a retrospective on Catwoman. Every time they tried to put it up, it kept getting like taken down. They didn't get strikes on their channel, but they had non-stop issues trying to get that damn review up. It was ridiculous. It's like, why are you protecting this one movie? Joe makes a good point. I can't believe anyone didn't mention Bat Pussy.
I love you, Batwoman. Bat Pussy.
Fantastic Four. You mean Fan Four Stick?
Fan Four Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fan Four Stick. John, wait until Thursday to hear our thoughts about Puma Man.
Oh man, yeah, no doubt. We're gonna be on with Geek Salad talking about Puma Man. People don't like Spawn, but I do. Spawn is great, I think. Madame Web is more just pathetic.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Is there an Oliver there? Oliver, close off.
Da 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 da.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Hold on, huge ass. I'm looking for a huge ass.
Never mind, I'll do it.
We are simple people here.
I can dial my own phone sex line. Thank you very much.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Fucking Playgirl tech support.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Fart sounds.
Nice.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Hello, Pizza Johnnies. We slap them and you eat the cheese after it's been OZED out.
Ooh.
Okay, we all had a good laugh.
Yeah, Madame Web.
Now time to
we watched Madame Web on the Popcorn and Pain Discord. That was, oh gosh.
Yeah, you know, it's good to know that CPR can literally take care of any and all ailments.
Yes.
Also,
the Spirit. I've never seen the Spirit.
I think it was sort of done in the style of Sin City, but it wasn't well done.
I remember the poster and seeing the trailer for it, but just never appealed to me.
No, that's fair. Also, this goes back a bit, but Jen, yeah, I will put an everything or an everyone in the server when we do that movie night.
Yeah, Mike's right. Puma Man does fly like a moron.
Olay!
Oh.
But he looks good in khakis. Like, what other superhero can you think of that can rock khakis the way he can?
You are of Earth. Corn grows in you.
Okay, Riffers. It's the final round.
The final round now.
How much longer do we have to wait now?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your.
Oh no, Jen, I 100% get it. But yeah, I'll make sure to do that. So, hey, you got Puma Man in Joe's head. Congratulations. Or no, Final Countdown is probably what's in there.
I can't help it. It's a catchy song.
Yeah.
It's a damn earworm.
If we do the comic book night or comic book movie night, is there a night that works better for others or for folks? Obviously not Friday. Like, do we want to do like a week from Saturday or something like that, or?
I gotta check my schedule. The only thing I got next month is I gotta help my buddy with the concert he's doing, but that's a week during that's like on a Thursday.
I'll just pop a
That's the
poll
12th.
up. We can kind of figure it from there. I'm good whenever you want. Okay. We'll figure out something, but we'll probably do like a Saturday night or like a Sunday afternoon or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, I don't think either movie is like, neither movie is over 2 hours, I'm pretty sure.
Well, watch Avengers Endgame. It's 3 hours long.
Oh god. Can you imagine the amount of pee breaks needed for that?
I did not need one when I saw that movie in theaters.
Really?
I was smart enough to go to the bathroom before I got into the auditorium because I'm not a moron like some people.
Hey, some people have small bladders. That's why you're bringing a bottle.
Yeah. I don't want pain when not cast. Captain America 1990. Oh god, Kath. Keep it watching for laugh. Yeah, you can, Jen. Yeah, Captain America 1990. Yeah, that's the dude who directed Alien from LA. I think directed the Captain America movie. Alan, what's his face? Puyarvi.
Well, what's worse, Captain America or Captain America 2 from that era?
Oh.
Time's almost up.
Yay, Mike, you just made it.
How much longer do we have to wait now?
Any day now we will get the right to vote, I hear.
Vote for
How
Taft,
much
you
longer
dirty
do we have
girl.
to wait now?
Until my foreskin decomposes.
Oh, God.
How much longer do we have to wait now?
This was considered a video nasty in the 60s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How much longer do
Not
we have
really.
to wait now?
Yeah, she kind of looks
If
like
you want
Yvonne
sex,
Craig.
my thing doesn't go back up for another
Yeah.
24 hours. I am old baby.
It kind of sounds like Argo Man. Like that. It kind of looks
How
like
much
that.
longer
That
do we
chick.
have to wait now?
Just another 3.5 years, providing the USA hasn't blown up in the meantime.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Or a good thought.
Yeah.
How much longer do we have to wait now?
He's done.
Oh, that was good. Let's see. The Red Brown Captain America movies are bad. Who directed Hong Kong 97, the movie not based on the video game? Captain America 79, Captain America 2, Death
Yeah,
Too
we watched.
Soon.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we watched for February. We watched
yeah.
that Captain America 2.
I
That
didn't
was
realize
so boring.
Captain America 1990. I don't think maybe I've seen that one.
I think Canon put it out.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking the Captain America where he's got the
Red
shield on the front of his motorcycle.
Yeah, that's the Red Brown one.
Oh, okay. So those were from the 70s. Okay. I
look at this.
completely
Yeah,
off. I apologize.
Yeah.
Jesus, look at these
Nobody's-
scores. Gee, holy balls.
Nobody's nerfect.
All right. So is Mike or is your name gonna end up winning this one? Oh!
Mike, back to back.
Nice
Good
job.
Mike.
Also, though, nice job, your name. That was freaking incredible too, man.
I think your name is Nick. I think that's what he goes by when he's in here.
I'm not sure. That's a pretty good set of scores. Nice job, everybody. Let's put up a 21st century pictures, which were set up by a pair of previously owned Canon before they killed it. Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was 21st, which is the 21st century, which put out Death Wish 5.
Yeah.
The winner is Mike. Cantina patron was your name. Aquatic champion number 2 was myself. Frumpy lady was James. Organ player was Stefano. Travolta as Cage was Jen.
James, you are not a frumpy lady. Oh, Jen asks, what's everyone's favorite holiday movie when you your go-to what's not a holiday?
I don't really watch Christmas movies when it's not Christmas. I normally just mostly horror movies, more or less. I don't really have a favorite one to watch. It's just whatever tickles my fancy.
Yeah. Oh, Mike asks, does Puma Man fly like a moron? Need confirmation on this. All right, room code is SCCF on that.
And we got 2 more spaces, so anybody wants to join. If no one else wants to join, I can join.
Absolutely. Mine is kind of a weird one. I'm a big fan of Arsenic and Old Lace. It's something I watch every Halloween. And it's not really a horror movie, but it's kind of a dark comedy horror movie thing.
Mine might be like something like Army of Darkness.
Oh, that's always a good choice.
Or Night of the Comet.
Also good,
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of writer mode, a movie clip will play. Round one.
Gremlins is a good one.
Very good.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
Mahi go go.
Time to bring the funny.
Go. Mahi go go go. Does anyone know what that theme is from?
I probably should, but
it's the Japanese Speed Racer theme.
Oh, cool.
They sang it I think in Godzilla vs. Megalon, the MST episode. that's Speed Racing. Mahi go go. Mahi go go. Mahi go go go.
Nice.
It'd be funny if the earthquake destroys your robot. It'd be funny if the earthquake killed your family.
I do love that the Speed Racer movie is getting a little bit more love nowadays as compared to when it first came out.
I'd never seen that. I think the only Wachowski's movie I have seen was V for Vendetta. I think I was too young when The Matrix came out, and I think by the time I mean it's something I always knew of, but just by the time I became the time to probably watch it, or should have been the right time to watch it, I just didn't give a shit.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I never will ever poo-poo somebody for liking movies, but I just can't. I don't know. I just can't get into it like some people can, and that's okay. That's.
I think it was a place and time thing, and it was definitely a movie that was like. There are certain movies that go really well on the big screen, and Matrix is one of those that works really well on the big screen. I've seen V for Vendetta. I've seen the Matrix trilogy. Saw Speed Racer. I enjoyed it at the time, but it is so much overload. It's easy to have it let it overwhelm you.
Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
By the way, my name is Ernie. I have a nephew called Tommy who looks like Roger Daltrey.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
Now you know how Ponyo feels.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
But I'm about to shiv the shit out of you if you don't step away, mother.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
That's a lie. You eat tuna in front of me.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
Finish him.
Don't you want to speak to me? Are you shy? Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you.
Why's your dick out?
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Let's see here. I saw Matrix 1 and 2 and nothing else. See, Joe says Scrooge is one of my all-time favorite background jokes. There's a scene in Frank Cross's office with a sign on the back and a sign in the background Cross. I think they nailed people to show what a bastard he was.
Appropriate.
Oh yeah, V for Vendetta too. Yeah, the Matrix is shit. It's so far up its own arse that it has no confidence in the world it's building.
See, I think the original, the reason it made such an impact back when it came out was kind of like Citizen Kane. It had so much unique technology, and it was such a, I don't know. I think it had a lot of the production side of things that made it such a unique piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, in retrospect, something like what is it? Existence probably had as much, if not more, going on, and wasn't as well received.
And this one I put by my door.
Carol Channing.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
No one looks more like Carol Channing than you do. Yeah, Citizen Kane's still compelling. For more information about Citizen Kane, check out the Geeks Out livestream from last year where Andy, Mike, and myself talked about Citizen Kane.
I agree.
It was the last year. It was from the winter. Because it was during the Oscars.
Oh, there you go. I agree with you, James, on Citizen Kane. But if you talk to a lot of people that had to watch it in film class, at least in retrospect, they'll kind of go, oh, well, the story was kind of shit, and people look at it more for the production thing, which is why I say it in that respect. So, I don't know. I like both. I think that and I'm a big production person, so yeah. Oh, here we go. What is your favorite John Candy movie and Robin Williams movie? That's a good question.
We got that.
This one I put by my doorbell.
It says, honk if you want a blowjob. You can now buy it as a bumper sticker.
This one I put by my doorbell.
Raspberries.
And this one I put by my doorbell.
I call them real-life texts. It's the latest trend, fellow youths.
I do, fellow
And
kids.
this one I put by my doorbell.
Just imagine how hilarious her welcome mat is.
And this one I put by my doorbell.
I coli Tarold.
And this one I put by my doorbell.
Okay, we all had a good laugh.
So,
Now time
to
to
answer
vote.
Jen's question, favorite John Candy movie? Ooh, probably. Well, he's not like heavily featured in the Blues Brothers, but he does play a pivotal part in it, so I guess I can count that. Robin Williams, Good Will Hunting.
Ooh,
I
that's a
love
good
his. I loved him in Good Will Hunting because it was a great dramatic role for him. He was still funny in it, but he had he had great dramatic range.
Mm-hmm. He did.
But one I will absolutely one John Candy movie that I love that it doesn't get like it's kind of underrated as a movie was a movie he did with Maureen O'Hara called Only the Lonely, where he plays a Chicago cop who meets Ali Sheedy and starts to date her, and his mom played by Maureen O'Hara becomes like
Round 3.
horrible towards her or whatever. It's actually really good.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
What the hell? I lost connection to host. How the hell that happened? Oh wait, I'm not playing. That's why I'm not playing. Duh. Shit. I had a brain fart.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm with James. My favorites are Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Dead Poet Society. Like, what he could do, like you say, dramatic role, what he did in that movie is still just fantastic.
Oh, Armed and Dangerous. Oh god, my parents had recorded that off of the movie channel, and we used to watch the show. That me and my brothers would watch the show that movie when we were kids. It's John Candy and Eugene Levy are these. John Candy's a former cop who gets framed for a crime he didn't commit. And Eugene Levy's a public defender who is terrible at his job. So they become night security guards. It's just absolutely hilarious.
You know, I forgot, and sorry, this is a bit back, but I forgot that John Candy was in Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He was
he's
he was
a cop.
Yeah, he was also in Heavy Metal.
Mm-hmm. A lot of SCTV. It was Second City Canadian. Like I think Eugene Levy's in it, and Candy is in it.
And you ain't Mickey Mouse.
You know, I remember watching this cartoon as a kid.
But you a sanity pad. No shit, I ain't Santa Claus. I'm your wicked Uncle Ernie, so glad you won't see or hear me as I fiddle about.
This space intentionally left blank. Of course, I'm not Santa Claus, I just dress like this to eat you.
Oh god.
Get your janky ass belly out of here.
Got your
You know, I was gonna say, in retrospect, I should have said something about him having a giant chubby.
Nothing But Trouble was also great. I've never seen that one. He was hilarious. Candy was great in Canadian Bacon. I'll tell you another thing. Their beer sucks. He starts a riot by saying Canadian beer sucks. All I said was Canadian beer sucks. Yeah, John Candy, Harold Ramis, Eugene Levy, they were all in Heavy Metal. Wagons East. Wagons East was a sad one because that's his last movie he was in.
Oh shit.
He died on the set of that movie, and they just
Really?
filmed him with. he had a heart attack when they were filming it, and they had to film the rest of it with his stunt double. Like they did behind back shots and stuff like that with a stunt double.
Man.
Sadly, Aladdin is hands down my favorite Robin Williams role. The genie lets him embrace his Robin Williams-ness and while still bringing a real emotional depth. Oh yeah, he's awesome as the genie in Aladdin.
He is. You know, my favorite Robin Williams thing was there's outtakes of him on set with I think Elmo on Sesame
I love
Street.
those. Yeah. Taking a stick back, Elmo. Let's see. Oh yeah, John Candy was in Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, he was the radio DJ in Little Shop of Horrors.
Right there. Don't get cocky.
I also just watched The Great Outdoors the other night. That's another fun one.
Oh, it's fantastic. I just rewatched Uncle Buck here recently. Am I the only one that liked Popeye? No, Popeye was good. I think it's just not the first thing people think
the
of.
seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
Yeah, see, he's good at Popeye.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff.
I think I saw Robin Williams once. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was when he was doing a dramatic movie. He loved his fans, and he went to the audience and shook the front row hands to two people, thanking people for. Yeah, he was such a sweet guy, and he was such a warm person. It's just such a shame that dementia started taking his mind before he took his life.
That's like all those guys, like Chris Farley and John Candy and John Belushi. It does make you wonder, like, where they would be now, like, if they had lived. Like, would they still be, like, would they be like, George Carlin funny, or would they have gone like the one guy that became kind of a really conservative kind of asshole, Jim?
I don't think they would have been like. I don't think they've been like that. I think if Candy was alive, he'd probably be doing more dramatic work. I don't know about Belushi. What's the Mike says I can't watch Uncle Buck again. It is funny until it really isn't. I did not watch that movie.
Were the nobleman's shoes ready?
Yeah.
They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
So pleased that he immediately mugged me of my lunch money.
The seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
Because I was going to have a little noble in him that night.
The seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
Not pleased enough to help a starving orphan, but, pleased.
The seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
He was pleased because the nobleman's shoes fit cleanly up high. SS.
The seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
You could tell as when the seneschal is displeased, he wears his red scarf.
The seneschal. Were the nobleman's shoes ready? They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased.
Sadly, the shoes were shit.
Oh no!
Oh.
The riffs are in. Time
Let's see. Joe says, I was thinking earlier today if Sam Kinison would have mellowed out or if he would have gone full Trumpy since he was a Baptist. I don't think he would have gone full Trump. I think it probably would have been like very anti-Trump because he was kind of atheistic. He wasn't really. I mean, I don't know. Could have been. I don't have any reason to think one way or the other. Possibility he would have been against Trump.
Yeah, I'm not honestly sure either. But...
Yeah, John Candy was decent at JFK, better than most others in that movie. Well, you don't like Kevin Costner's fake New Orleans accent there, Mike? But yeah, he does talk. Like, I heard the guy who John Candy plays in JFK talk, and goddamn, he got that accent down pat.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, your name, that's Stefano, goddamn, and your name, you guys are kicking ass. Way to be. Also, Mike, nice job too, just generally with your score. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm kind of behind on keeping up on the praise and whatnot.
That's fine.
Cover him up.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
All right, as far as we're talking these guys, what is your favorite Chris Farley movie?
Tommy Boy.
Oh, agreed.
Not even hesitation. Tommy Boy. What made me think about that about Kennison was just how anti-gay a lot of his act was, and he regret. Well, I imagine it'd be like Eddie Murphy, Joe, because Eddie Murphy did a lot of homophobic stuff in his early stand-up. Then he's like a few years ago was like, yeah, I apologize for that. I was young and I didn't, not excusing it, but just like apologizing for it because he does have a lot. Eddie Murphy did have a lot of homophobic stuff in his early stand-up. Let's see. Jen says, and Black Sheep. Black Sheep's a kind of a tread water movie. It's got funny moments, but for me, it's not as good. Billy Madison because I'm not a fan of Chris Farley.
Fair.
Chris Farley lead role, Tommy Boy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what other stuff he was like. I know that he was in a lot of other stuff, but Airheads. That's a good one. Actually, and it's a really small role, but I really liked him in Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, as a security guard.
Yeah.
On his way to Chicago, on his way to Detroit.
Yep.
He points in the other direction. Yeah, I loved Airheads is an underrated Adam Sandler movie, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's
Cover him up.
How does a dick that big fit on grey body that's small?
Cover him up.
Why is his dick out?
I'm sensing a theme with this one.
Yeah.
Cover him up.
With barbecue sauce.
Cover him up.
His Cialis is still working.
Cover him up.
Just get it out of here. Not into the kindergarten.
Oh, that's Simpsons bit.
Cover him up.
Why is legal.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Yeah, Airheads is an underrated one. Yeah, it has one of my favorite musician cameos. Like Brendan Fraser's like burying his heart out to his ex-girlfriend and how much of a loser he used to be before he was in this metal band. And Lemmy from Motorhead, I used to be editor of the school magazine. Almost Heroes was fun for what it was. I never saw that one.
Was that the one where it was Lewis and Clark?
Yeah. I can't remember who, but it was with him and Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was his last movie was Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, Lemmy. No, God. It's your question, dickhead. Lemmy is God. Costner's New Orleans accent was still better than his Boston accent in 13 Days, which is still a great movie. Yeah, 13 Days is a great movie, but his Boston accent, him playing Kenny O'Donnell, is just bad.
Hey, holy shit! Third win for the night.
Mike is the Chicago Bulls of the 90s. Good job, Mike.
Oh my God!
What's everyone's favorite Jack Black movie, and even if you don't like him? Oh, School of Rock.
I like Pick a Destiny.
Oh, Pick a Destiny is a close second.
Yeah,
Pick a Destiny is a fun one.
Mike, make sure you ask the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth a question.
Okay, so let's take a look at our cast, shall we? The winner was Mike. The Singing Sprite was Your Name.
Woohoo!
Co-ed was James. The Old Lady Demon was Stefano. Winter Beast number 2 was Cookie Puss. And Cigar Biker was Jen.
Woohoo! Oh, I forgot about Tropic Thunder. That was a great movie, too.
The fatties fart
Ready
too.
Go ahead and jump in here,
ODYP. ODYP on it. Cable Guy. Oh yeah, Cable Guy. Cable Guy was like, that's a movie because Cable Guy came out like right when Ben Stiller was like at his peakness, and the Cable Guy did not do well because it was such a dark comedy, and people just wanted it to be a normal comedy.
Oh, John, have yourself a good night,
Good night, John. Yeah, see you next Friday, John.
Yeah, absolutely. We have one more spot if someone wants to jump in, otherwise I will.
Yep. Cable Guy was like, it was just a dark comedy, and I don't think people got it. I like it, but I can understand why people don't like it because it's a lot of it's pretty dark.
All right, here we go.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round, Round 1.
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Let's see here. Have Jack and Jack White ever played together?
That would actually be pretty funny.
We're say as a fat guy, but I've never been a fan of the manic fat guy comedians like Farley or Black. It feels like all of them are trying to challenge. Yeah, well, I mean,
can see that.
Farley was a big fan. Farley was a big fan of Belushi, so I get that. And there was a lot of comparisons were made throughout their careers, and the fact that they died relatively young of very similar causes. I think they both died around the same age.
Yeah, it wasn't that far off because Farley was in his 30s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's much more with him. You know, the Belushi comparisons with him. Because I remember hearing about
I really like our little chats.
Say this after
I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure we will eventually.
No.
You.
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
Probably he ate you. You're a fat wall.
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
Enough small talk. Show me your tits.
On Zimmer?
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
I'd say I have mace real quick.
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning me on.
Yeah, I really like our little chats. I wonder what we'd say if we met for real sometime.
I wouldn't touch you with a 50-foot pole.
Will eventually. Here we go again. Time to vote.
Okay. Yeah, they both died at 33. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to guess. I'm gonna take a guess that Simpsons one was James.
Would you check out the riffing skills on this guy?
Because that's the one that was that. Yeah. Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning me on. Was Smithers screensaver and Lisa versus Malibu Stacy episode.
Oh,
yep,
God.
that was James. I knew it.
God, the Simpsons references. You guys are killing me.
Wait a
man.
minute.
I know.
I want to ask you something. Why are you doing this?
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Let's see here.
A good question.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. My mom don't like Jim Carrey or movies, and we went to see The Cable Guy when it came out, and she liked it. It's. My mom only likes a couple of Jim Carrey movies. She does not like. She likes Dumb and Dumber, but she doesn't like The Mask.
I want to ask you something. Why are you doing this?
Kicks, baby. Kicks.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you something. Why are you doing this? Wait a minute.
Always a good one.
I love that
I want
one.
to ask you something. Why are you doing this?
Why not? You all suck anyway.
Fair.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you something. Why are you doing this?
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you something. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm bored of my stamp collection.
It was the 70s.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something. Why Why are you doing this?
Because I don't want to be in the same cult as you.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
See the boy in the bubble, and the baby with the baboon heart. I believe in miracles and the wonders.
You know, that was the thing about the 70s. There were so many of between like giant disaster movies and things like this, like the after school special movies. It's freaking nuts.
Fave Jim Carrey is probably Truman Show, but I genuinely was surprised by his performance in Sonic 3. Now, after not liking his performance in Sonic 1 and 2, he actually did a great job in 3.
He dated his mom from then, and she converted him, right?
Yes, I think that's how he became a Scientologist.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
think that's how he became a Scientologist. Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Holy wow! I need to look up this story, or someone needs to explain this story to me because damn.
I think that's how.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
I got a question for the chat that has nothing to do with movies.
What's
if
that?
If you could see one band that is not around
if it
anymore,
wasn't me talking, I'd
who would
say
it be?
you
Who
were
would
the
it be?
prettiest girl in town.
Spinal Tap.
Cops.
The Beatles.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Because it is me talking. I think you're ugly as fuck, but I'd still rope the moon for you.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Too late. She's got an Anna Nicole Smith thing going with Mr.
Oh
Potter.
God.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
I was just about to say the same thing.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
I mean, the only other woman in Bedford Falls is my mother, and she's a looker.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
You are illegal, right?
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
I don't know. It was the 20s in that scene, so I mean.
Yeah, a different era. Not that it's right, but that was a different era. Maybe
Ooh,
Queen.
Jen says the Bee Gees.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I saw Linkin Park before Leader sadly passed away.
Oh,
Really?
before Chester died, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, mine would probably be the Beatles,
I can
followed
see
by
it.
the Ramones.
I'd go Spinal
Maybe the
Tap.
Clash.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Yay!
Check out the high score on this one, people.
I misspelled Bedford Falls. Damn it.
That's okay. You know, that Anna Nicole Smith one strikes way too close to home.
I was gonna say, especially since we watched that movie where she was stumping Joey Travolta.
I still can't get over. I know that she has fake boobs, but like the fact that you'd hit that
Oh
boob
my
and it hits you in the face.
What is
She had to
nothing
have back
anyway?
problems.
Well,
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
I mean, they're basically full of silicone, so like yeah, she probably did have back problems, but not as much as if they were actually real.
Yeah. Let's see here. James, Mike saying Spinal Tap or original lineup Journey. Yeah, see, Joe says, yeah, Travolta dated Diana Hyland, who played his mom in the film. They dated for a year before she died of breast cancer. She was 41 when he was 25.
Wow. Holy balls.
Yeah. See, Joe also says, I'd love to see the Beatles. I'd want to see the Whistle Contest. I think the problem may have to be then there was a Stonehenge monument on the stage. That was the danger of being questioned. I had to pose a practical question. No, we're not going to fucking do Stonehenge.
Well, that brings up another good question. What is your favorite, like, band movie, real or fake?
Spinal Tap's a good one in terms of fake. Real, it's a two-way tie. Peter Bogdanovich made a documentary about Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers called Running Down a Dream, which I absolutely love. It's 4 hours long. It's incredible.
Oh, shit.
And this guy, Sam McFadden, did a... He did these really awesome heavy metal
Well,
It's like when you wait in line for a Krispy Kreme and then you taste a Krispy Kreme.
well,
Actual footage of the first time I smoked pot.
what is nothing anyway?
Can I buy some pot from you?
Well,
A good Sia song.
True.
what is nothing anyway? Well,
Nothing from nothing means nothing.
Fair enough.
what is nothing anyway? Well,
You Jimmy, you're nothing and you'll always be nothing, you little bitch.
Oh,
what
poor
is
Jimmy.
nothing anyway? Well,
Oblivion.
Pretty right on.
Yeah.
Pick the funniest riff.
But there was Sam McFadden did a entire documentary about Rush called Beyond the Lighted Stage, which is a good one.
Nice. Head by the Monkeys is great as well. I rewatched it last night. The complete Beatles or the Beatles anthology.
Beatles anthology was awesome. It's like 10 hours of Beatles material. It's the coolest thing ever.
Wow. Oh
yeah,
shit.
there's a lot of.
Nice job,
Damn,
Mike. God, cleaning up.
The review you had on Shark Sandwich was merely a two-word review. Just said system. Where'd you print that?
Okay, Riffers.
You can't say that. A Hard Day's Night's a great Beatles movie.
but Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Let's see. Yeah, he's very clean. Yeah, Paul's grandpa. He's very clean. I also love the other one of the Beatles ones that I don't know if it like got the love A Hard Day's Night did, but Help is a very fun Beatles movie because I think they were like high as a kite during most of it.
Nice. Where does Yellow Submarine sit?
Lower rung. It's better than Magical Mystery Tour. I think the album it's.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
You make a persuasive argument.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
You put the paper plates in the trash. That isn't a chore.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
A sentence I never even imagined I would ever hear.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
Kid, if you don't shut up, I'll turn you into a mini Stonehenge monument.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
When I'm not fronting the monkeys.
But Mommy, if you turn me into a stone statue, who's going to do your chores? At least I do some of them.
When I'm not busy teaching drama at Juilliard.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Let's see here. Yellow Submarine. Yeah, James says Yellow Submarine's great. I like it. It's just not my favorite.
Fair.
Let's see. Under the Ocean. Yellow Submarine sits under the ocean. I think Joe's talking about Help.
Yeah, I would agree.
I saw it on TV as a kid and loved it. A few weeks later, I stumbled across my mom's vinyl album, and it was amazing. Those funny guys in that movie were musicians for real.
You're doing great.
He can talk, can he?
Yeah.
Of course he can. He's a human being, isn't he? Well, he is your grandfather. Who knows?
God damn. Good job, James. Holy crap.
What's everyone's favorite Muppet movie? OG Muppet. Yeah, I love the Muppet movie. Yeah,
Oh,
Muppet
yeah.
Christmas Carol's fun. Yeah, the Muppet movie is just so much fun. I've lost my sense of direction. Really? Have you tried Hare Krishna?
Good job, James. I'm with Joe. The Dark Crystal is fantastic.
Oh, Dark Crystal's awesome.
Thanks to everyone who played.
Labyrinth is another good one. It's not technically a complete Muppet movie, but it's not really a Muppet movie because there's no like Muppets in it, but like Jim Henson did the puppet work and stuff.
I like the original coffee commercials. I don't remember what was it Walter's Coffee or something? Whatever the coffee. Yeah, where they originated. Did you know that they actually were in the SNL, or they were in SNL back in the day?
Yeah, they were. I have those. I have those seasons. See, the winner was James. Strangled victim was Mike. Forgetful Cop number 4 was myself. Voice of Baby Ghost was Triv.
Yay.
The Buffalo Rider was Stefano, and Winter Beast number 1 it was Jen.
Hooray!
Oh, Wilkins Coffee. Yeah.
Yes.
Wilkins and Wilkins.
Yep, they were terrible. Speaking of Michael Caine. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Those. I think like the Muppets were just in that first season because they were just trying to figure out what the hell Saturday Night Live was supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Will Womkins ever be shown mercy? So we're just passing 2 hours. Do you want to do one more game? Are you guys game for a few more? What are you thinking?
I can do one more if you want to do one more.
Yeah, I'm game for that. Mucking Fuppets. How about chat? Do you guys want to do one more game, or how you feeling? All right,
we'll do one more game.
All right, sounds like a plan. Smoke if you got him.
Oh, we take a 5-minute break.
It's
Smoke if you
time.
got him.
Everyone,
go ahead.
OJBR.
Go ahead and jump in, Kurt. I will jump in if there's room.
Okay.
I'm thinking there will be, but just better to make sure everybody else gets in there.
One more I could do with an encore. Encore. Now I have a question for the chat. One last one.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Chicago-based movie?
Ooh, that gotta be Blues Brothers.
You know mine too. You have to know mine.
Oh shit! What was that? Sorry, that was my little ticker thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Apologies about that.
Hello, aspiring riffer.
Shit happens.
Oh, Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's awesome.
Bullet was good too. No, not Bullet.
Oh yeah.
My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
Thief, good one. Oh, Rem Lazar.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Let's see here. Where are ya? Yeah. See. Yeah. Joe says Ferris Bueller, maybe. Stefano says either Blues Brothers or Thief. Thief was a great one. James Caan, Michael Mann. People who don't drink Wilkins coffee just blow up sometimes. He blew up real good. That's the Farm Report. That's SCTV.
Mommy, you gotta believe
That's all
me.
good.
It's not just
Who's
my
your favorite
imagination.
Muppet? It's a good question.
My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
I told you Wilkins is just a Muppet on TV. He won't hurt you.
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination.
I've always been a
My
Fozzie
patience
fan.
is wearing thin with this nonsense.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Luke. How did I come at you?
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination.
That's a good one, Mike.
My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
If you don't produce the spandex-clad Rem Lizar for me to bonk, I mean to prove he's real, I will ground you.
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination. My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
Yes, I used the Homer Simpson makeup shotgun.
Mommy, you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination. My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
If it was my imagination, there would be way more gore, and I mean way more.
Way
Mommy,
more.
you gotta believe me. It's not just my imagination. My patience is wearing thin with this nonsense.
You have a shitty imagination.
Damn.
Here we go again.
They're mean.
They are. So kind of unrelated, but sort of related. When I was in Florida, I got to see Muppets 3D, which it's going to be closing down, unfortunately. But damn, that was so freaking awesome. Like, it was, oh god, it was just, it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. The whole theater is set up for, obviously, Muppets, and yeah, it was so good.
It's I love Rolf, but yeah, ever since I was a kid, I was a huge Fozzie guy.
Yeah. I just, that kind of shtick, like the dad joke.
Yeah. Fozzie, bear left. What? Bear left. Right frog. What? No, nothing. It's cute.
Might be a
oh, damn. Good job, Kurt.
Oh, shit. Who knew a Simpsons joke was gonna... Yeah,
Hey.
Mike says he would always go to see the Muppets 3D when he went to Disney World.
You have good taste, sir. It was so fun. Like, I caught the the making of it on a YouTube channel, and it was amazing.
Round 2.
Fonzie Bear.
You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
I also like Muppets Haunted Mansion. I know it's new, but oh, it's a new ride, Jen? I take it? Yeah, it makes you wonder what would have happened with Disney if Jim Henson hadn't died. Oh, it's a movie. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I hate that they've been fucked over by Disney though. Like, there's so much potential for so much cool stuff there, but they don't get anything, and their attempts have just been, yeah, that sucks.
Disney only knows one thing: how to milk a property dry, and they've done that very well with Star Wars and Marvel.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that?
I hate things I don't know about.
You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that? It's a service that... You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that?
It's the company that charges you out the asshole and gives you shit internet.
You do that through an internet
At least they use
service
Wi-Fi
provider.
with that.
An internet service provider? What's that?
For porn.
Service that connects you to the internet. You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that?
A way for them to track your porn addiction.
You do that through an internet service provider. An internet service provider? What's that?
Free porn.
The riffs are
I'm sensing a trend.
Yeah. Here, yeah. Mike says it's on Disney Plus. It was released like 2 years ago.
Okay.
They're now getting a ride called Muppet Rock and Roller Coaster at Walt Disney World, according to Mike. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. I see. So Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be themed to Muppets, so they'll still be at the park. Well, that's good at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say because they were. Yeah, because they were going to be shutting down the Rock and Roller Coaster, and then yeah, that's good to know they're keeping the coaster at least. Yeah, that's good to hear. You know, because I don't know.
I hope the roller coaster cars are Fozzie's Studebaker.
Oh, that would be so cool. They'll probably more be themed around what is the band? The Dr. Yeah.
Ethan the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah. I would imagine they'll probably go that route more than anything else.
I hope so.
Wow, James, good job.
Damn,
holy shit. Dr. Teeth, yeah, exactly. Man, he's kicking everybody's ass. Well, I mean, you're right in there too, I guess, too, but for that round.
He's a quality ripper.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty damn good.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
You got it, Trip. That's the plan I've heard. Oh, cool. They also have a small show right now behind Disneyland for World of Color water show celebrating their 70th anniversary. Oh, that's cool.
Wow. You say, well, yeah. I'll tell you that.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Where's the cat?
She wrapped up her damn cat.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
The best crap only Poundland can offer.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Unless you're poor.
Yeah.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
The decorations are ass, but nobody wants to say anything.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Even your hideous stepbrother who lives in the basement crawl space.
That is the best place for him, really.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Then Ricky Chapman comes barging and yelling about garbage day.
Okay, we all had a good laugh.
See here.
Now
Dr.
time
Teeth
to
and
vote.
sexy, sexy Janice.
Oh, man. That's a thing, had 9 lives, and he just spent them all.
Spent them all. People kind of forget that the World of Color was like when was a big thing when color television came out, because it used to be on TV on like Sunday nights or whatever, was Walt Disney's World of Color, where they like show like bits of Disney World and stuff like that.
Nice.
Cocky.
I think you can watch them on Disney Plus.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of that stuff would be.
That was one of the first things I watched when I got Disney Plus, was Walt Disney's World of Color.
Oh, that's cool.
The novelty's all, obviously worn off because color television's the gold standard. But yeah, back then it would have blown my mind.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Any of that stuff.
Gentlemen can go in.
Thanks, good looking.
That guy there is also in Petey Wheatstraw.
It's that time
Yo,
again.
is he?
Enter
Yeah.
your riff now.
That's awesome. Let's see here. The World Color Show at Disney's California Adventure is really amazing. It's now a water show named World of Color. It's cute. It's California. Yeah, Mike's been to California Adventure a couple times, I think.
Oh, that's cool. That is one thing. Like going down to Disney was my first time going down there. I'd love to go back. It was a lot of fun. Like, it's expensive as hell, obviously, but it was a lot of fun to check out.
I haven't been there since I was like 10 years old, but
it was my first time.
If I could afford it, I would love to go down there again.
Oh yeah, I can see why people don't. God damn it! I hugged my nieces and nephews earlier today, and clearly one of them has been slathered in sunscreen because I'm smelling it on me, and it's driving me nuts.
Oh, hey, you gotta be protectful of the sun. That thing is a cancer giver.
Exactly. Now, do you have sunscreen like? Never mind.
You gentlemen can go in.
Thanks, good looking.
Catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
You gentlemen can go in.
Thanks, good looking.
Sorry, I huffed a whole load of laughing gas before coming in.
I'll do
You
it.
gentlemen can go in.
Thanks, good looking.
Now if only I could sue the motherfucker who sold me this hideous suit.
I mean, it fits right in with Dolomite.
Yeah.
Thanks, good looking.
Eat shit, you plaid wearing dickweed.
You gentlemen can go in.
Thanks, good looking.
Sorry, I laugh when someone's good looking.
You gentlemen can go in.
good looking?
By the way, this is not Mad Magazine.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Let's see here, chat. See, come to the original Disneyland. It's 40 minutes away from me. Man,
that's
I
cool.
had cancer already, so I'm immune now.
Yay! We're happy for that, Joe. We love you, man.
Yeah. Damn, Mike.
Well,
Oh,
look
shit.
at you. I bet you had a good breakfast.
Yeah, it's one of those things where. So did you have a good breakfast, Kurt?
I had a bowl of Cocoa Krispies. Is that a good breakfast?
You know what? It's better than what I had.
What'd you have for breakfast this
Literally
morning, Trev?
nothing.
Okay, Riffers,
Oh.
it's the final round.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
Okay, take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Joe, you may consider it to be the wussiest cancer, but it is still cancer. But we're happy you're here and we love you for it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, who needs a thyroid? Oh, I'm sure that's quite an interesting journey that you're on without a thyroid.
It's their thyroid, Johnny. We can't find it. We're going to have to do an emergency thyroid exam.
Why are you putting on gloves? No, it's not on my ass. I swear it. Ah! Oh, Mike's girlfriend lives a 20-minute walk from Disney. Oh, that's really cool. I imagine the traffic must be absolutely atrocious.
Oh,
I remember it was
God.
awful at Orlando.
Yeah. If only there was a robust public transit system that took you to Disney World instead of having to drive there.
I mean, there kind of is, but you gotta get still in the Disneyland, like,
know.
40-mile
I know.
complex thing. Also, the risk of seeing an alligator is pretty damn strong.
Did you see one when you were there?
I saw signs that listed, hey, there's gators in the area,
Quite a
so...
show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
She's show you shit you can't imagine.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister. I'll see you later.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
And my brother Daryl, and my other brother Daryl.
Wait till you meet my
Always love a
sister.
good new hard joke.
Absolutely.
Thanks. But I think he'd rather go out with you.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
Get bent.
See you later.
Quite a show.
Wait till you meet my sister.
Her name is Bertha Nutcrusher McGee.
That's your favorite? Vote now.
Oh, God.
Orlando, I love you, Orlando. SeaWorld and Disney and putt-putt golfing. Also, I missed Dark Empire, like the Dark Universal rides and stuff by like 2 months. It's like, God damn it! But
Oh.
because like the Universal rides look freaking phenomenal, but everything in its time.
Yeah. I remember when I went there as a kid, we would
Oh,
there's
I'm
like
just so proud
Confrontation, the King Kong ride,
Damn,
Twister the
Mike.
ride,
Holy
Back
shit!
to the Future the ride.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Epic Universe, Mike. Wow, those are some really good
And
scores.
The winner is
Oh, Mike,
wow!
Fourth time tonight.
Man, that's a
Right.
4-pack for you, sir. Congratulations.
Remember, there are no losers here. Only people who didn't win.
That was really well done.
Damn. We all did great.
Yeah.
We're all winners.
Mike, you got one more question to ask the Bastarding 8-Ball of Truth before we finish up for the night.
Okay, for the last time tonight, let's review our cash, shall we? The winner was Mike. Safety woman was me.
Oh, yeah. You
Mr.
and that
Claus
ass.
Dr. Baby was Stefano. Dork Gamer was Triv.
That
And
makes
the
sense.
Pie Eater was Jen.
Wahoo.
So hot. I think I started out doing the Shock Jock radio DJ, and then I just ended up doing Zap Radigan.
Well, ladies and gents, we are okay. Will the frozen head of Walt Disney ever conquer Mars? James, do you mind answering that one for our lovely, lovely winner?
For our 4-time winner tonight.
Jen, seriously, no one showed up for Epic Universe? It sounded like it was going to be a pretty big thing. Holy shit. It's late. What do you want from me?
My bastarding ape trip says very likely.
Yeah. It's late. What do you want from me? I think it's a great question. Yes, it was empty.
That's horrible.
Wow. Well, it's good to know that, that will eventually come up. Thank you all for coming out again tonight. As always, we really appreciate it. We hope you had fun. You guys rock, and we appreciate all of you. Kurt, can you tell the good people where they can find you if they are unaware?
You can only find me in a handful of places. You can find me at Blonde Blue Sky at Swayze of Arabia. You can find me on Letterboxd, which is linked to my Blue Sky account. And if you can't find me on Blue Sky and you want to find me on Letterboxd, my Blue Sky is linked on my Letterboxd and vice versa. I write reviews almost every Sunday. I'm writing at least 3 or 4 or 5 of them, depending on how many movies I watched the previous week. Good ones, bad ones. I do lists. I do a 31 Days of Horror every October. Like I think I plugged this the last time, but doing the 31 Days of Horror this year is going to be nothing but classic horror movies because I want to challenge myself for my 5th straight year of doing it. Also, next, I think we're doing it next Thursday, this upcoming Thursday.
Yep, it's this Thursday.
Trev and I, along with Mike and his co-host Andy, are going to be on their YouTube channel, Geek Salad, to discuss Puma Man. Yes, Puma Man, who flies like a moron.
Not Puma Man.
Not Puma Man.
Puma.
Really, Donald. Yep, Thursday. So we'll post the time. Whoever is here is who was on Discord, who is not in Dan's Discord, we will post it. I will post it on Blue Sky, and Andy will post about it on Blue Sky, and I'm sure Triv will too. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that. And we'll see you Thursday if you're inclined to join us.
Absolutely, and from my end, you know where to find me. You're on my channel, so obviously you know where to locate. I just did a Crystal Pepsi rip with another digital citizen last week. This week we're going to be doing a Nintendo holiday demonstration video for employees from 1993. That should be dropping on Monday, I believe. Also, I just did an hour-ish spoiler discussion for Mission Impossible, or the latest Mission Impossible, with Nick from Movie Emporium. Please go over and check that out. We had a lot of thoughts. If you haven't seen the movie, obviously go see the movie, but then check out our discussion. It got quite interesting, and we had a really good discussion, so definitely stop by and check that out. And that's over on the Movie Emporium channel, one of his more recent uploads. I guess that's about it for me. This is normally the best place to locate me, and you guys all are on Discord for the most part. So anyway, y'all have a great Saturday night / Sunday morning. Thank you so much again for coming out, and we will see you next time. Until then,
Goodbye.
Goodbye.